It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Looking at the last game for Minnesota, it was a win against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Feeling confident after a runaway win. We'll see if they carry over some of that momentum. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing his shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one. Well, lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but...
Crispy barbecue chicken?
Ooh, I just can't wait. You make me hungry. Is it lunchtime?
Yeah. Wow.
We got it some time. But, you know, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a step ahead, like mentally. Like he has this mental telepathy that goes on and goes. He knows what you're thinking before you think it, before the guy thought it was a thought.
Wow. It's like an extraordinary basketball IQ.
Yes.
Do you have a good high basketball IQ, Shaq?
No, didn't need one, Ernie.
Why?
Because I had the ES.
What's that?
Elbow sandwiches.
Now I'm really hungry.
Elbow sandwiches
Let's
right
get
in
it
your
down
mouth.
to Kevin Harlan for the call.
The lights are on as we look across the East River and see New York City. From Brooklyn, New York, and the home of the Nets, we're broadcasting live from Barclays Center. Last outing for Brooklyn, they won that game against the Celtics in Boston. And they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Minnesota, the athletic duo of Levine and Wiggins on the perimeter. Zhang is out there with Towns, and it's Rubio in at the guard position. There's Levine, and it's sent back by Lopez. One-on-one fast break. Here's Jack. Rebound, Minnesota. Last time they met was in Minnesota.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. They never figured out how to attack the defense in that.
Here's Levine. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. Zhang, no luck.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
The 11-footer, Lopez, no luck. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Jack against Wiggins. Another miss by Minnesota.
I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Lopez. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Lopez has got his first basket of the night. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Wiggins. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
The feed now to Joseph. He dishes it to Young. Down low, takes it from 10. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Joseph's got his first points of the game.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Tipped away. Oh, and here comes Joseph, all alone. Shot by Jack, wide open. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Wiggins. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Here's Joseph. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Lopez with the bucket.
Making 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the jam by Levine.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Rubio misses. Nets leading by 4. And Joseph kicks to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shoots from the baseline. Again, the Nets for 2.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that point.
Rubio dishes to Levine. Passes it to Towns. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
The Nets have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Out to the wing. Bogdanovich passes to Young. Unloads from 13. Buries the jump shot. Young's got 8.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Wiggins outside. Trying to get open is Jang. And it's Wiggins missing.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Cantor's checked in. And Jang drops them both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting team. Number 1, the Nets.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team, and they're getting it done.
And McLemore, he's checked in for the Nets. Nets leading by 4. And Jack kicks to Joseph. Trying to find Jack. He's got it now. Good. Jack's got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Levine dishes to Towns.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Towns has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. That's good from Joseph on the assist from Jack. Joseph's got 5. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Levine. In the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. That's good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Now Rubio following the three-point attempt by Freak.
Oh, it was a nice gamble, Kevin, but he just couldn't get it to go in.
Inside and thrown by Jang. Now here's Rubio. He's coming off a 10-point game against Philadelphia.
And equally as impressive, the playmaking. Just sensational. The way he was seeing the court and making the game easy for his teammates.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Guys, I had a chance to catch up with the Minnesota Timberwolves head coach. He's looking to even the score in this season series with a win of their own. He told me they can certainly play better than they did the last time and said with their defense and shot blocking, they're planning to make matters difficult at that end of the floor. Kevin, let's Let's see if they can lock them up.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks. They're thinking about their defense right off the bat here.
Yeah, great thought, really, to have coming out of the locker room. Worry about making stops first and foremost. Let the offense take care of itself.
Yeah, I agree somewhat, but at some point you've got to do some work offensively as well. They can't rely on defense alone.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for time. Muhammad comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Johnson in for Ricky Rubio. Here's Sims. 9-point game his last outing. Now Cantor. 6 on the shot clock. And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. Lays it in off the breakaway. Wiggins has got 10 points in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
Yeah, and watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Now here's Pekovic. That is good. Pekovic has got his first basket.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Johnson after Enes Kanter's basket. Wiggins, right side. That one wide left.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Joseph, the pass to Kanter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. To the left wing. The dish to Joseph, expanding his range, and he gets the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Sims. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Nets. They lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another thing they've been doing so far tonight is knocking down the jump shot.
Gorgui Dieng's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Wiggins comes in for Shabazz Muhammad. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Jared Bayless. So on the floor for Minnesota, Rubio and LaVine teaming up in the backcourt. Gorgui Dieng is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Now let's take a look now at the stats for Bogdanovic. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And guys, no question, he's a guy with some talent. But honestly, even he'd like to see those numbers improve.
And all indications are that he's been working hard on his game. It just hasn't shown up in the box score yet.
Now, here's Rubio. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Wiggins, right side. 4 on the clock. A fadeaway. Joseph with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
To the wing on the left. Here's Bogdanovich. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Minnesota's gone 2 of 3 when they stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Levine. Another miss by Minnesota.
It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
And Jack kicks to Young. And a miss there on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. And here's Rubio. There's the pick to the right side. Towns with it. Young's there. And the shot is good. Towns has got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And they take the lead. And that's now 11 points for Freak.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Stolen by Joseph. And Jack takes to Joseph. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead. The Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one after the win against the 76ers.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
We've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Freak, number 1.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort definitely paying off.
Brooklyn making some changes. Henry Sims comes in for Thaddeus Young. And McLemore subbed in for Bogdanovich. Minnesota also with the sub. Johnson's checked in. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics really lit it up from the floor. He ended up with 50 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Here's Rubio after the basket by Brooklyn. And the pass to Dang. And fouled hard that time. Won't get to the line and shoot 2. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they've got their eye on the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out Cleveland. Just need to take it a game at a time.
And right now for the Nets, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Yeah, they sure are. I mean, you don't find many experts who are willing to predict anywhere near this level of success for them prior to the season.
And yes, sir, that one drops. 8 points now for Jack.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
We gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That one is no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Joseph. Here's Cantor. And the shot falls short this time.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
For Minnesota, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
And the second free throw, good. Nets leading by 5. There's 49 seconds left in the first half. Here's Joseph. Minnesota with the rebound.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Another miss by Minnesota.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got 3 rebounds now in this one. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Zhang with a screen on Jack. Rubio misses. Joseph with the ball. From deep three-point range. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Nets lead by 5. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have...
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, it's a pleasure to watch him when he's at the helm, because of that first half, offensively, he was in a zone.
It sure is a treat to watch him, guys. I mean, everything's been running through him, and he's doing a fantastic job keeping the offense clicking on all cylinders.
Joseph in at shooting guard. Brook Lopez is out there at the young. Then it's Jarrett Jack, and it's Bogdanovich in at the free throw. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Jack, here we go. Second shot opportunity, and the rejection by Jang. Here's Levine. He's guarded by Joseph. Good. Levine's got 9 points.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Now here's Joseph. 16 points for him. Shoots it. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 14 points here for Thaddeus Young. Timberwolves trail by 7. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And that one's good.
Terrific assist that time by Rubio.
Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And a wide-open look for Freak. And a great assist by Jack as that one goes in.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Rubio outside. There's the pick. And Zhang kicks to Towns. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Joseph. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here is Rubio. Wiggins sets a screen for Rubio. On the wing, Wiggins, defended by Jack. On the clock. Rubio misses. Brooklyn leading by 8. Here's Bogdanovich. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Timberwolves passing it around. And Dang gets it to go.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Rubio outside. And the jam by Levine.
hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to play that play off.
In a big game for Joseph. 22 points. And talk about the three ball for him. Wow. Unbelievable from long distance.
Clark, there have been some fireworks from deep today, but he is just dangerous out there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Muhammad comes in for Wiggins. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Jang, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Kicks to Lopez. Dishes to Joseph. To the left side wing. Here's Kilpatrick. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Bayless kicks to Levine. Looking for Jang. He gets it there. And that one's good. Jang's got 4 points in the quarter.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Brooklyn leading by 6. Feeds it to Joseph. 13 feet away. On his 15th shot attempt, he makes his 9th basket. Shooting a healthy 60% tonight. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pekovic with a screen on Brooks. Pass to Dang. Takes the 13-footer. Rebounded by the Nets.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
There's the feed to Joseph. Launches a 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. And now it's an 11-point Nets lead.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And a look here at the most accurate shooting guards in the NBA this season. Freak, number 1.
And he is not a wasteful player. That much we've learned. I mean, he makes the most of the good looks he gets. And if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
Yeah, and he's efficient and he's intelligent in his shot selection. You're exactly right there, but don't take away from the fact that he's a tremendous pure shooter as well. Even when he's got a hand right in his face, I mean, he makes tough shots.
Now here's Pekovic. He has 6. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Pekovic has got 8 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
The high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Timberwolves trail by 11. And Bayless kicks to Muhammad. Tries again, and it's laid in by Jang. He's got 11.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy. And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Joseph. First in scoring, first in assists. And then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
The first one falls. Some changes for Brooklyn. Henry Sims is checked in for Lopez. And it's Ben McLemore in for Aaron Brooks. And Joseph drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
That's good. Bayless has got 5 now.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
And Joseph kicks to Cantor. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Cantor's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Here is Bayless. He has 5. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Bayless has got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Now here's McLemore outside, and he gets the bucket. And the Nets lead by 12.
This defense is giving their shooters free reign to operate from behind the arc.
And when you allow shooters to get in a rhythm, then you're going to have problems because they can hit it even when you start to defend it with intensity. Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Golden State. They've continued to play strong basketball, not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, Minnesota just way behind.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the year's gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
Abundantly clear. I mean, they can compete with any team in the league, and I think they still have some upside, room for improvement.
Here is Bayless. 9 points in the game so far. Banked in off the glass. Bayless has got 11 points.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
They set the screen. Kilpatrick passes to Joseph. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. McLemore, no good. Timberwolves trail by 10. On up the court. Johnson can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. And McLemore kicks to Joseph. Out left to the wing. Kilpatrick passes to Sims. Now here's Joseph. He's got 32. Here's Kilpatrick. And the 3 ball is good. Kilpatrick's got his first 3 points of the game.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
In transition, here come the Nets. Finishes the break with a slam.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
Here is Bayless. He's covered by Joseph. Rebounded by the Nets. Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game. No one near him. That's good from McLemore on the assist from Joseph. And it's 7 points for Ben McLemore. Timberwolves trail by 17. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Dang. That one a little long. Brooklyn's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Nice move. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul.
The Nets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
And Cantor drops them both. Rubio outside. Here's Towns. An amazing shot, just barely beat the buzzer.
That is as big a shot as you are ever going to see.
And guys, he wanted it. He desperately was begging for that ball and was dying to take that shot.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Timberwolves trail by 17. And a look at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth. Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Rubio and Levine teaming up in the backcourt. And it's Wiggins in at the 3.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
and the basket good. And that's now 35 points for Freak.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Now, here's Rubio. He feeds it to Pekovic. He kicks to Towns. 5 to shoot. Can't hit. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Jack inside the line. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Timberwolves trail by 20. Now Rubio. He dishes it to Pekovic. On the wing, Wiggins. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Bogdanovic. The shot from the low post is good.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Rubio with it. Now Jack defending. Pekovic dishes to Levine. Clock at 6. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Another miss by Minnesota.
Can't get anything to drop. I mean, the way he's going, it's probably not something he should try and shoot his way out of.
Well, they say you should shoot your way out of it, but his teammates probably have other thoughts in mind. The last thing they want to see him doing is continuing to cast that jumper up.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center. Jack checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Nets leading by 20 to the inside. Young.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Young. He's got 14 points, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
First one falls for him. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Timberwolves trail by 21. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far. The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. And Joseph slams it home.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Rubio against Jack. They set the pick. Here's Levine. Hands it from downtown. Levine's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he had 1 in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
Now here's Joseph. Covered by Wiggins. And Young slams it home.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now, here's Rubio. Passes it to Levine. Clock at 4. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
Nets leading by 18. And Jack kicks to Joseph. Good, and Jack gets the assist. Jack's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Levine. Puts up a 3. No good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Jack passes to Joseph. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Joseph's got 42 in the game.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Towns with it. Lopez is there, and Towns gets it to go.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Shot by Joseph, no good.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
There's a screen. Here's Levine, dishes to Towns. Kicks it out to Rubio. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Joseph dishes to Young. And he gets it to go. Young's got 19 points. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Dang. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. And Jack kicks to Joseph. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Joseph's got 12 points now in the quarter.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Rubio outside. They set the pick. Towns sets the pick for Rubio. Knocks down the three ball.
They didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Joseph, the pass to Young. Will not go down. It's number 3 on 12 tries from the floor. On the wing, Wiggins. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Dennis Cantor's checked in for Lopez. Nets leading by 20. Outside Jack. Here's Joseph. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Rubio with it. Now Jack defending. Here's Levine. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Joseph with the rebound. Joseph's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Got it. The ball inside.
It's Young on the wing. To the inside. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Minnesota's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And here's Rubio. And Zhang kicks to Towns. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half. Nets shooting an incredible 64% for the field in this game. And Jack kicks to Joseph. Young in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cantor. And he jams it with authority.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Over to the wing. Here's Levine. He's covered by Joseph. Levine dishes to Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 8 points in the quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, will go down as their 48th win.
really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. And now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Joseph. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. But if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Take a look at what Wiggins has done. 13 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
And Clark, defensively, he has played this game just so intelligently. I mean, he hasn't let them get away with any loose passes or sloppy ball handling.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Henry Sims has checked in for Young. Ben McLemore comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Brooks in for Jarrett Jack.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
Wiggins drives in, and it's good.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them.
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
Yeah, but that's how I feel every night, Doris. You know me. When you're the best shooter in the world like I am, that's just how it is. My man Clark is always talking about energy and rain, you know? Well, I have a zip code range. Tell me do that.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control. Let's get your opinion, Kenny.
What an unbelievable night he had passing the basketball. He was in total harmony with the other 4 guys on the floor and created countless easy chances with his assist work. That was a great performance. When he passes like that, there's no way they can lose.
One thing that stood out to me was his contribution from deep. We know he can hit the 3 ball, but we saw him do a lot more damage than normal, and that really opened up the game.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.